All right, hello everybody. It's Headbangers Haven. It's me and Josh and Jeremy tonight, and we're going to be doing "It's Supposed to Hurt" by House of Protection. If anyone knows a Fever 333, the drummer and the guitarist from the band left and started House of Protection. They've only been around for like this month. This video was out 3 months ago. I only recently watched a video by myself watching Bogdan from Hardcore channel. I forgot. I think it's like Bogdan Hardcore for whatever his YouTube name is. But like I checked that out on his channel first, and then I was like, this song has. I'm like, I have to play it for Jeremy. So so I figured we might as well do a reaction to that one too, because I've been jamming out to this band like way too much lately. So I'm intrigued with what Jeremy thinks of this band because I don't think he's even heard of Fever 333 yet either.
I
So
have not.
yeah, they're kind of like okay. Fever 333 is kind of like a fusion of like rock and rap and uh, I don't know, like other ways to put it. It's like mostly like a rap rock band, but it's just like you. If you hear House of Protection, you'll kind of like get the vibe. They kind of
Okay.
have the same vibe. So with that out of the way, we might as well get to the video.
All right.
Supposed to hurt. Take this from me, take this from me. And I was running on my own, but now you're trying to take this from me, take this from me. Cause it cuts the risk when you let the flow, and it makes you sick.
Okay, what did you think?
I liked that song a lot actually.
Yeah,
There was a part of is it called the breakdown when they were
yeah,
doing the drums? That was badass. That whole
yeah,
part right there. Um,
yeah. I
but
agree.
were they using filters on the drums? Because they didn't sound like normal drums. They had to have been using a filter or something
I think they were using
on
like
this
a filter when they were doing the audio for it. I don't know exactly like what they were doing, but like making it
because they
sound
did. It
grainier
sounded,
in
yeah.
parts.
It sounded different than normal a
Yeah.
normal drum kit would sound. So I would
Well,
assume there was a
what?
filter or something on either that, or they're using
Yeah.
an electronic drum kit and they're changing the
Oh,
sound of them
like
when they're
whenever
using it.
they're doing it live or
The
whatever. Yeah.
problem is
I
now you
mean,
don't
they
even
could do
know.
that.
Some of the new kits look like regular freaking drum kits, and they're
Yeah.
electronic. So it's like,
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people end up doing this stuff electronically, and then for the live version they do it with the actual drum kit. So, like I've seen people do that before, or at
but
least
they
that's what
like.
it seemed like.
But also, I wanted to point out there was a cool part near the beginning of the video that he did on the drum kit on the drum seat, where he
Oh,
jumped
when
up on
he's
it and
yeah,
spun
yeah,
around, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" I would have fallen on my ass, and I wonder
yeah.
how many
Like
times
oh
he.
man,
I wonder if he did that in one take. I doubt it because
well,
if
and
he
that's the
did,
thing is like I was sitting there, I'm like, dude, if they do this live,
yeah.
God, that would be fucking awesome. Like their whole vibe is just like cool as
Yeah, they
fuck.
like
Like
jumping around. It's almost
yeah,
like
like
they
that's one
parkour
thing,
during the video.
and especially it's crazy. There's only two dudes. It's
Hmm.
it's only the drummer and the guitar player, and they both do vocals. I'm like, so they don't need anything else in the song unless they want to get like more bass or something at one point. If they want to like where the focus is just them two. So
Hmm.
like and one thing I've noticed, like, which is kind of a gripe for me, like the differences between Fever 333 and this band right now, is that they both came out with stuff around the same time. Like, because their Fever 333 is releasing, like, they did, man, I'm trying to think of the names of the songs. Um, Higher Power was one of them, and then they did another one where it's mostly like the whole band is like extra people. I don't know if they're from other bands that he pulled from other bands, but he's clearly the lead singer is clearly the focus now. Like in
Hmm.
every video, he's mostly the focus. They show some of the other bands or whatever, but he is clearly the focus in the videos. Like, so I don't know if it was like problems that they were having why they left. Like, I don't know, egos got involved or whatever. Most of the time, usually it seems like mostly egos got involved because just the lyrics are different in their music there on Fever 333 than this one is. Like, this
Hmm.
band is just like, it just sounds like they are just trying to have fun, pretty much. That's what
Yeah.
I take out of all these songs. I heard this one. They have four other one or three other ones since then, and they just did another one called Pulling Teeth just 2 weeks ago. And all of them are bangers, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, and like I said, that whole breakdown part, I could pull that out and listen to it by itself.
that's what I'm saying. The fucking vibe is just great,
Yeah,
man. They are
and
just
so
like bands that I could see. Like if I'm just trying to jam out and like if I'm having something going on, like if I'm cleaning or whatever, like this is definitely a band that I gotta jam out to like on a
mhm.
consistent basis. And like pretty much I haven't heard a bad song from them yet. So that's why I was like, I gotta have you listen to this band to see how you would, if you would dig them or not. And yes, of course, like certified banger, in
Mhm.
my opinion. So
Yeah, so the last one we just put out on the channel was the Baby Metal song Rondo of Nightmare, that was a request from Marcin. I can't remember his last name, but that was the last video we put out. And then obviously the next one that we'll be putting out will be the song that we reacted to from Bill Murray. It was, what was the
it
name
was
of it,
better
Josh?
hell in quotations thick boy. I
Yeah,
just call it thick boy just
yeah,
because their vibe is just goofy. and
Yeah,
like
so that'll be the
goofy,
next
full
one
on
that
goofy.
releases for us. After that, I'm not sure what we'll be releasing on the channel.
Yep, I'm
Wait,
sure something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be something, but yeah, it'll be probably another request from you guys because there are a bunch in the pipeline that we still haven't done yet.
Oh yeah. Like
So
that's the one thing I love about music reactions is that we could pretty much do anything.
yeah,
Like we could do new songs that just come out, or we could just talk about like old school stuff that you haven't even heard of because there's way too many bands that I know of that other people don't know of, especially Jeremy. Like, it's
yeah.
surprising whenever I do hear something that he does listen to, like he found naturally, and then I'm just like, "What? You found this band?" Like one of them was 1050, and like I've mentioned it before, 1056 and Darko were the two of the main ones that I was like, "What? When did you listen to this group?"
One part of that, is with Apple Music when you've got it on the radio setting and you play something you're listening to, and then it goes to something you haven't heard,
Oh
but it's
yeah,
like that. That's probably where it
yeah.
keyed in. But
Yeah, I could understand
because
that
I
because
think
there's
that
been a
was
few
at the
songs that
time.
I.
That was at the time I think Sleep Token came out with the summoning. I'm almost
Oh
positive
yeah,
that was around
yeah.
that time. So I listened to that, and then it flipped into other stuff like it. So
Oh yeah.
it's the same
That
thing, and it
makes sense.
happens when
Yeah.
I listen to Bandmate or Baby Metal. Then it starts throwing into stuff that is
Oh
other
yeah, they would
Japanese
probably
metal
play
bands that,
Hanabi or something like that.
yeah, it's
Like I'm sure,
so
I'm sure probably Hanabi would be one of them. There's another group too that I just can't remember their name. They were kind of very similar too, but I just can't remember their name.
but yeah,
Like
so as we've said in previous ones, I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh, but
no, it's
if
fine.
as we've said in previous ones, if you guys have any suggestions for us to react to on the channel, throw them down in the comments and let us know what you think of these videos. If there's stuff we can do to improve them, even you can leave
Yeah.
those comments too. We don't care. I mean, we're gonna take all input and use it for what you guys want to see. So
Yep.
improvement is
Pretty
always a
much.
good thing. So, but yeah, for also, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed to our channel yet, we'd love to have you guys and hit that bell so you get notified when these new videos come out. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about the website. So we've got theheartofgeek.com that's out there. It's our personal website. It's got all of our content on it. Currently, a lot of our content is actually here on YouTube, but we do have stuff out on the out on the older stuff that was not on YouTube. A lot of our older podcasts aren't here on YouTube, so only the newer stuff is being put on there now because now we're doing them in video format. When we first started, we weren't doing them in video format, so a lot of our older stuff that we did is out there. But all of our reviews that we've done on video games and stuff like that, there'll be
Yep.
more of that stuff coming out as time goes because we've got a bunch of those in the pipeline too. And then obviously, last thing we've got is the streams that I do pretty much most of the week. The only days I don't stream are pretty much Wednesdays and Thursdays. I stream every other day of the week.
Yep.
Um, unless obviously I've got a family situation going on or I'm on vacation like I was 3 weeks ago or whatever it was now.
Yeah,
But
like I've been streaming mostly Elden Ring, but I haven't been on like I've been hit or miss on that one. Like if I'm like not feeling it at that time,
yeah, I
like
just, yeah.
trying to get the time to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, anyhow, but for all of us here at the Heart of Geek, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video and look forward to you seeing our next one where we talk about Bill Murray.
Yep.
So,
Peace.
have a good night.